And we're recording. So, welcome to episode 8 of the Part-Time Players podcast. My name is Reese Lagden, and I am joined by my usual co-host, Brad. How are you doing today, Brad?
Oh, yeah, Reece. Yeah, I'm good, thanks. Getting ready to talk about some video games, as
Video
usual.
game?
So,
Yeah, gaming.
gaming.
Best friend gaming, which I've done
Yeah,
none of this week, or
yeah,
the
me
previous
neither.
week.
So,
Oh,
yeah, it's
okay. Yeah, it's going to be a fun-packed episode full of none of the games. We're going to be talking about, I don't know what we're going to be talking about this week. Sportswear,
yeah,
we're going to go into something different this week. No?
yeah, moving house or working.
Movies. We're going to talk
We
about
can just,
movies. This is the
yeah,
part-time movie podcast
yeah.
this week. Yeah. But yeah.
I played a little bit of Ghost of Tsushima, but yeah, not loads. So,
I played a bit. I played a little bit. I did play a little bit last week, and then I played a little bit yesterday. I
okay,
kind of had a little time, was sat down. Everything's set up in my new place now, kind of all settled. Everything's been packed and organized, kind of. I put things away, but then like when you think, I'll go back to that another day and organize it the way I want,
yeah,
but it's not out. Like there's not mess. So I
yeah,
look
yeah,
around and it looks really like, oh wow, I've done really good. But then I open a cupboard and it's like a shit show. So yeah,
yeah.
if you don't open any cupboards or anything like that, it's kind of, although I kind of half organized one of the food cupboards. So because it was kind of like, because I realized I didn't know where anything was. Like I was like, oh, where's that? And then I was at the back of the cupboard and I was like, yeah, everything needs to come out. And I just rearranged it. But yeah.
You should have just got it all done over and done with and not put it off.
Well, still the same. This is my moving eve. I ain't gone back to work till tomorrow. So this is still kind of in the window of getting things
Well,
done. Well, sorry, Brett. Like, didn't I not help you move? Like when you moved into your place, did I? And
yeah.
you waited to take breaks and then I just got it done?
No. If anyone
No,
wanted to take, you wanted to take breaks. If I remember rightly, you said you'd help me, but I had to buy you Subway. So it's,
I think it was just an agreement, wasn't it? I come help you, you buy me a Subway in return.
yeah.
I think it was a fair trade.
Okay, yeah, that's true. I suppose, yeah. But yeah, other than a little bit of playing Ghost of Tsushima, I ain't done any gaming. Yeah, I'm just usual. This is why we quit the Part-Time Players podcast because we are part time.
We're definitely part time this week, yeah.
Yeah.
Although it's really hot, like in my new apartment, I've just noticed it's like really hot. And I did order a fan. I know you said it wasn't very good, but I did still order one of the Dyson fans.
Okay, yeah.
And it was supposed to be delivered on Saturday. And then my mum came up to help me with a boyfriend, which was quite nice. It was quite nice. We went out for dinner a few times. Anyway, they wanted to go out for dinner on Saturday. And we went to this place called Smoke. It does all like barbecue foods, like we had like ribs and chicken, and yeah, it was really, really good. Then when you haven't eaten out for quite a while, you kind of forget.
Yeah.
I get why restaurants are a thing. Like I haven't eaten out in a restaurant for like months, and it's kind of like, oh wow, this was really, really good. And we also had we went out for like a roast dinner yesterday, and that was also really, really good. I was just like, oh wow, I really enjoyed it. Anyway, it was supposed to be delivered on. What?
You should go out and go to the restaurants as much as you can because I'm pretty sure like the whole of the north is going to go down again soon in it. So
no, there's parts of it, Lancashire and Leicester. Well, is Leicester in the north or is that Midlands? I don't know. But
if it's for me, if it's outside the M25, it's north. So Birmingham, north.
Yeah, it's definitely not classed as north.
Just outside. If you go past the M25. I'm sorry,
you're a bit.
Yeah, all our northern listeners, but yes, that's north to me.
Yeah, I don't know. Do we have any northern listeners? We can't even tell. It's just the UK, so we're not sure. Maybe they are all in the south. Maybe they are in the south, or maybe they are all in the north, and now they've all switched off because they realise you're a racist to the north.
I'm not racist to the north. No, I've been up north before, and it was all right.
Oh, you went to Birmingham once.
Well, I've been Birmingham. The furthest north I've been is Leeds. So that's the
that's further north than I am now. So yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it was nice actually.
Yeah. I need to go to Leeds. I've never been. I've heard good things about it. But yeah, basically, I was supposed to have this fan delivered on Saturday, and they said they left like a card because I missed it, and there was no card in my post box, and I was thinking, I bet they didn't even deliver it to my place, or they've got it wrong.
Yeah.
So I rescheduled it for today, and I made sure I was in. Like, I went out this morning, did all my bits. I was banging for like 12:30, and the times that it was supposed to be delivered was between 2:30 and 4:30. And I've been here since 12:30. And then I looked at the website again just now or earlier, and they said that they've missed me again and they've left another card. And I was like, they didn't even attempt it.
Yeah, no.
So then I called them, and I get this annoying guy. I'm not even going to start on who he was or whatever, because I'm going to come across as racist or whatever. But he basically, first of all, I was kind of like, what address? He asked me to confirm my address for like DPA questions. I was like, which address have you got? My new address or old address? And he's like, I can't confirm those details. I was like, well, is it number 10 or number 44? Just say yes or no. Could you confirm that? I'll confirm the details to you. It's like, no, I'm not going to confirm that to you. I ended up getting in this argument with this guy about just say, yes, is it number 10 or number 44? And in the end, he finally said, yeah, it's number 10, which is my old address. So then I did DPA with him, and I realized I must have pissed him off, because after that, he was so like not interested in what I was got to say. And he kind of said, yeah, I'll get it rescheduled for you. It'll take 3 working days. I was kind of like, well, I'm going to be at work, so can you reschedule it for like Saturday? It was like, yeah, I suppose I could do that if you want. I said, I'm going to get a confirmation email. He was like, nah. And I was just I hung up the phone thinking, you dick, you've done fuck all there, haven't you? Like, I knew what he did. I knew he's done nothing for me, because I pissed him off because I argued with him about the DPA. But yeah, I'm going to have to call up again probably.
Yeah, you basically, I don't think you're not going to get that fan. That's the long.
Yeah.
So
yeah, he's changed the address to like in the river or something. He's going to be in the River Don or something. Just floating. Yeah. My fault.
Yeah, just write it off, mate. You ain't getting it. So just
no, I'm not. But at this stage, I don't think I am, to be fair. But yeah, maybe one day. Maybe one day I'll be cool. One day.
Yeah, no, it's well, they're not great fans anyway, if I'm honest with you.
Yeah, well, I don't know. It looks cool. I thought they look cool, don't they? I think they look cool.
They look cool, but they're just not very practical. Is it the
long blowing on you? It's still a fan, isn't it?
Yeah, it just doesn't.
You can still feel the air blowing at you. Like, what do you want? It's not an AC unit. That's where I think a lot of people get mistaken. They think it's an AC unit, like it's a fan. It blows air at you.
Yeah, I know it's a fan. I had one, but it's noisy as well.
Is it?
Yeah,
noisier than a normal fan with blades.
When you have it on full, it does get quite loud. Yeah. So. Yeah, it's up to you, mate. Right, let's do this. Right, so are we going to go for some news this week? Yeah,
well, let's kick on to the news. Do you want to kick off? What news story have you got this week?
I've got the news story in front of me. Is the PlayStation 5 will support PS4 controllers, but only for playing PS4 games. So
shocker, isn't it?
Yeah, you can't use your old PS4 controllers for the new games, which I wasn't expecting anyway, really. So
is it going to be any? Because are we still going to have the touchpad? Is the touchpad still on that one? Because it looks like there's a touchpad, but is it an actual touchpad? Like what different features?
Yeah.
Well, are we losing any features from the PS4, like the DualShock 4 to? Is it going to be called a DualShock 5?
No, I
just say it's
so,
a DualShock 5. What features are we losing? Are we losing any? Because I don't think we're losing any. We're probably just gaining.
Yeah, no, I can't imagine losing anything. Looks, like you say, it looks like it's got a touchpad. So, I'd imagine, it's. But I wasn't expecting to be able to. You've never been able. You was able to. No, you've never been able to use the controllers, have you? So.
No.
Yeah, no.
But this is going to be the first one that's actually backwards compatible, isn't it? Really?
Okay, yeah. But that's like this little news article. And talk about PS5s as well. There's rumours. There's apparently been some leaks about that it might be like customizable. So being able to change like the white on the PS5. You've got like, the white plastic plates.
Yeah, the router.
Yeah, like the router fins. Yeah, you might be able to take them off and I don't know if you could take them off and leave them off, or take them off and replace them with other like different color like fins and that. It's a bit like the 360. The original Xbox 360 had, you could take the faceplate off and put different color faceplates or different styles and designs. So I remember I used to buy them. I had I bought a Gears of War one. I had Halo ones. So yeah, I think that'd be pretty cool actually if that's true. I'd be up for that.
I'm going to call bullshit on that, and that is not true.
Okay. Oh, okay. So
that is definitely not true. I think the leaked pictures or images are just in the factory as I'm actually like welding it in or like actually assembling it. I don't think they're going to let you take it apart, especially where that's where the fan is. And two, it's been such a big market for the PS4 where they sell you the special editions. Like they can literally sell someone a PS4 or PS5. Sorry, I'm so used to saying PS4, but a PS5, and then they can then sell you like a special edition Horizon one next year with some like alloy or some black on it or whatever, and people will buy a whole nother console again. I feel like they would lose it to third parties as well, where they would make it, and Sony wants to control that. I don't see it. A bit like Apple like that.
I get the third party bit, but like obviously, as I said back in the day, 360 did it, and they stopped doing it when they still released like all the slims and the different shape 360s, and still made a lot of money. So, I if it's true, I'd be up for it. I think it looks quite good. I like to be able to customize it. Because at the minute, I don't like the look of the PlayStation 5. I think
I guess that's why you're saying it.
I
would change it to black. I want a black one. So I'm not saying I don't want it. I'm just calling bullshit. I just don't see why Sony would do that as a business point of view. It doesn't make sense. It's actually, it's a bit backwards.
No, I get what you mean, but I'd be a fan of it. But
it'll be a lot of lost revenue.
It's just leaked. We don't even know if it's true. So it's just speculation.
I don't think it is true.
Yeah, I saw it on there and I thought I'd just throw it in. See what you thought and see what.
I really hope it is. It'd be really good. It'd be quite cool if you could take the little wings off and put them with new wings or whatever. And it'll probably be good for like cleaning it because my one's so loud. I know everybody's is loud, and it probably isn't because it's like dusty or whatever. But I would like to like take it apart. And you playing a video there?
Yeah, no, sorry. I was. I got bored of you talking, so I'm just watching YouTube. So
okay, you're just watching the movie now.
Yeah.
But yeah, sometimes I think, if I could take it apart and like clean it out, maybe it wouldn't be so loud because I put it on.
I've taken mine apart and blown it out.
Really? What? I don't think you can do that with the Pro.
I don't know if you can do it with the Pro. I think you can. Well, you can take it apart, but
you need little screws. Like
you need the little. Yeah, you need the little special.
I've got no screwdriver.
Yeah, I say I did it. My brother done it for me. So
yeah, I think we've mentioned this before that your brother does everything for you.
Like he doesn't do everything for me. He just he done it for his. So
he bought him a Subway.
I bought him a takeaway and he cleaned it. No, he done it on his. So. Because we've both still got the original 2000 and like the original PS4s. We haven't got Pro or Slim or anything. We've got the
the original. It's still going. It's still.
Yeah, and it's keeping up. It's running Ghost of Tsushima.
No, it's quite impressive. It's quite impressive.
It probably just shows how little action it's had. So, I
think they're built really well. If you think like, when did it come out? 2012.
2013.
Was it 2013 they came out? It's quite a long time to just have that console and it's still running games right now.
I got mine in 2014 though, so 6 years old. But then again, I don't know when it was. I don't know. I got it in 2014, but I don't know when it was manufactured and whatnot.
Yeah.
So
I think I got mine in 2014 as well.
I got it with the GTA bundle one. So yeah.
I got mine when Infamous came out. I think in like February.
Yeah, I think you had yours before me, but then that's when we didn't know each other. So, in the good old days, let's go back.
Right.
What other news have you got?
We had Avengers War Table. They had their second. It was obviously not their first. It was their second War Table, and I have to say, off the back, I was really, really impressed by this. It was a really good showcasing of the game. They kind of. All the way through with Avengers, it's kind of like, what is this game? Am I going to enjoy this game? And I've kind of been very flat and not very that interested in it. But this presentation really turned me around. Like, not a full 360 where I'm like, I'm now going to pre-order this, because I'm still a little bit like, oh, what is this game and how much content it's going to have? And I've been tricked by games a few times, and I feel like this could potentially be that. And obviously with the Marvel thing, and that obviously gets you as well, isn't it? Because you're like, I love Avengers and I love Marvel stuff. So I really hope it's good. And yeah, the gameplay they showed, it looked good and looked fun. I really hope it is fun to play.
Yeah, I'm exactly the same as you. I was kind of thinking, I don't really understand what the game is, and do I want to play it because of the online element? But watching the war table, and I won't lie to you, I hate saying that. You sound like a fucking knob. You keep going, oh, I watched the war table, and oh yes, it's very good. You know, it's just don't call it a war table. It just sounds stupid, but that's just me. It's
me.
That's no, not you. No, like Square. Yeah, like, you know,
it was an attack on me for God.
Yeah, no,
what it's actually called.
They call the conference, you know, the war table, like the event, the war table. I just think it's a bit shit. But yeah, I watched it, and I'm exactly the same now. It looks a lot more interesting. It looks a lot more appealing. I'm actually watching the video, like the war table video again, and. It looks fun, and I like the fact that they brought in. They mentioned as well about you can play online, but if you do play offline, just yourself, you're using the characters that you've upgraded, so all the abilities you've got for your characters in the single player,
and customized them into how you want. So, that's really cool.
Yeah, so you're using your team, and you saw some of the enemies. So we saw the Abomination in there. Looks like there's going to be a pretty big fight with that, and pretty sure the beta. It's going to be big, isn't it? It's looking quite
and that
beefy.
Really, once again, in terms of marketing, I'm really impressed with Square with this, because if any game needs a beta or a free public beta, just they get people jumping into playing it as a little demo, or needs a demo of a sort, because that's what basically betas are. This game needs that, because this is make and break. Like, if it didn't do a beta, I probably wouldn't buy this game, or unless it got really good reviews. Where I'm now going to play the open beta when it comes out, open to everybody. I know you're going to say the date's in a sec, on like the 21st. And I'm just going to judge it from that. And if it's good, I will pre-order it, because it's kind of in a window when there's not much coming out in the beginning of September.
Yeah, anyway. No, definitely. Yeah. I think if you pre-ordered it, you get to play it on PlayStation 4 on the 7th of August. People who pre-ordered it on PC and Xbox get to play it from the 14th of August. So PlayStation people are going to get to play it early, and then it comes open to everyone on, like you said, the 21st of August. So I'll be giving it a go. I would dare say we'll try it together, won't we?
Yeah, we will. Yeah, we'll have a good game.
It looks good, and I like they don't feel like it's like challenge rooms, didn't there? So you had, I can't remember what those called. Harm challenge rooms and Warzone missions.
Yeah.
So that's another element to it, and I'm pretty sure on the event on the video I watched, they said that future content's going to be free. So like when they add new content to it, because another thing they announced was Hawkeye is going to be in it.
I think all their characters are added.
One of the first DLC characters is going to be free, and you're going to get your own storyline with him as well, which looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it does look really good.
I did notice there was 4 slots for the DLC characters, and then obviously Hawkeye's one. So who are going to be the other 3? So yeah.
I think the man behind you will be one of them.
Yes, I do think. Yeah. Mr. Spider-Man will be one, and we saw as well. It's the speculation at the minute, but we saw an article about maybe he will be PS4 exclusive. But we don't know. We don't know if that, like you said earlier on, is that just like the look, like so the suit from the PS4 game, or the actual whole character. So.
Yeah,
could be interesting, but
I reckon it's going to be just a suit, because it'd be such a big thing to tie it as such a big character. Yeah. So, especially if it's DLC with a storyline and everything, and then just put it on one console.
It's a bit harsh.
I don't think Square would do that, but maybe they would. Maybe.
Yeah, I think Hawkeye looks pretty cool. Actually, I think it looks good. And another thing I like about it, he showed a little bit more. You got the ultimate move. So obviously Tony Stark can go into Hulkbuster and use that.
Yeah, that looks cool. So, that does look cool.
and just the characters in general, they just look really good.
What
And
will be the other ones, do you reckon, in terms of joining them? What big characters do join? So I don't know if it's kind of licensing and stuff, but would Wolverine? I know it's like, because obviously I don't know what all the licensings are, the situation anymore, because obviously it was Fox. And then obviously
Disney own all of them
bought,
now, don't they? Yeah,
exactly.
So Disney,
So is that not a problem anymore?
I don't know. You'd think, maybe there'd be some X-Men in there. So Wolverine would be. Obviously he's a massive fan favorite. So, I can't really. Yeah, Spider-Man's definitely one. Can't really think. Like Ant-Man, maybe.
Ant-Man will be one. Actually, you're right.
He was a founding.
Black
founding
Panther
member of the Avengers, and Black Panther definitely, he'd be in there. So, we've called it Spider-Man, Ant-Man, Black Panther. There you go. So, smashed it.
Yeah, go home.
Yeah,
right.
And they also done the thing I'm not interested in at all, but we'll mention it. You get some stuff for Fortnite as well if you play the beta. Some Hulk hands and some. I don't even know what they are because I don't play Fortnite, but. I like the customization. So
I'm sure there's a 10-year-old out there that was really pleased about that.
Yeah, all the different suits and that I reckon you're going to be able to get, for all the different characters. So you saw the Hulk in his gangster suit when he was working as like a bouncer in Las Vegas in the comics. That's why he's grey and wearing a suit. So all the different customization looks pretty good as well. So I'll definitely be playing the beta, later this month.
Yeah, your progression carries over from each beta as well. Does it carry over to the actual main game as well? Not sure if it actually does, but yeah.
Yeah, it's good. I'm excited. I'm a little bit excited now. So
yeah, I'm excited about this game. Yeah, it's done a full turnaround. Like I said, I was not excited by this at all. But, exciting. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's fun to play. And that's one of the things is like with these games where you're not expecting the storyline to be that good because it's kind of got so many other elements to it, a bit like Destiny and all these type games. And if it's going to copy of that, the only good thing about Destiny, well, not the only thing, but the main thing why people come back to Destiny is because it's so good to play. And even like when fun. The gameplay and the gunplay with Bungie are just so good. It's arguably the best. Well, it is the best in my opinion. It's just, the loop of it is just so fun to play. You don't mind that you're doing the same things over and over again. So, I just hope the gameplay in this is really fun to the point where it's like, I don't care that the story's a bit naff or a bit all that. It's so good to play and I actually enjoy playing it by myself or when you were playing as well, so then we can team up at time to time and then when we both want to play separate. Do you know what I mean? If you've got a game like that, it could be a really good game potentially, but hopefully it's good. I really hope it
is. It's got to be good. It's got to have fun gameplay because obviously once you complete the main storyline, they want people to carry on playing and so like with all the different like the war zones and the challenge rooms and that. So it's got to be, the gameplay's got to be spot on to keep people going back, like you say, like Destiny. So we'll have to wait and see. We'll do a little we'll have a little discussion on it once we've played it for a few hours from the 21st. And then see how it goes. So,
okay. Well,
I'll go on. Sorry.
Go on. Sorry.
Another news story is that there's going to be a new state of play from PlayStation, but they're saying that it's not going to have any big titles released. So it's just going to be 40 minutes long, but it's going to be the majority of the event will be PS4 and PSVR focused. So they're not going to release the release date of the PlayStation 5 or the price. It's just going to be a little bit of news on the current stuff. So how do you feel about that? It's getting closer to the predicted release date and it's not getting any more information.
I know it's a weird timing, isn't it, to bring that up? I don't know. I guess obviously people are going to not buy the PS5 straight away and there's going to be loads of people that obviously got a PS4. So you still need to cater to these people. But I don't know, doing a 40-minute event, That's as long as what the Xbox One was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And their big reveal thing, that's quite a long time. They ain't some little, we've got this 10, 20-minute quick thing of some of the PS4 and VR. That's 40 minutes is like a full full kind of thing. Yeah, I would expect some kind of. I would hope for like a little bit more of like, I don't know, like talk about Miles Morales, maybe like show us a little
Yeah,
bit more of
yeah,
that. Show us some gameplay that's coming this year.
yeah.
Maybe show us a little bit more that's coming on the launch lineup of the
Hmm.
PS5.
Yeah,
Maybe show us a little bit more of Horizon, maybe.
yeah,
Um,
yeah. Just a little bit
maybe some
more
third. Yeah, go on.
on. This is like you're saying, yeah, just a little bit more on the PS5. It's August now. It's going to be coming out, we think, in November. It isn't, it isn't that long away, and then we don't really know anything about it. We know, like you say, Miles Morales, Spider-Man's going to be on it, but we don't know a date. People can't pre-order them because there's no release date. There's no price. It's just getting a little bit.
Because it's launch lineup. It's coming out the day that PlayStation 5 comes out.
Yeah.
I think it will be. I'll be shocked if it's
What's
out
that?
any
Sorry.
later. I think it'll be a launch lineup, as in it'll be out.
What one? Miles Morales.
Miles
Oh
Morales
yeah,
will be out
yeah,
the day
yeah.
the
I
PS5
definitely think
comes
that.
out.
Yeah, but they need to announce some other stuff as well to get more people on board. So especially at the minute as well, because or maybe that's why they're doing it. A lot of people finding themselves in a bit of in a bit of a bad situation with the pandemic, and some people lost their jobs, and is this the reason why they're doing it? They're trying to think of they must have a plan when the best time to announce it is, and what the price is going to be. So maybe I don't
Records
know.
don't suggest that what you're saying is true. I think there's been record breaking in terms of like revenue made from across the board for all the companies. Like I
Yeah,
think record breaking in terms of games. I think because of people staying indoors. I think people are spending
yeah,
money on games and stuff. I
yeah. I
think there's
suppose
been a lot of
during
records being
lockdown,
broke. Yeah.
yeah, you locked down if you was furloughed or you wasn't working, especially if you're furloughed, just to had some income coming in. If you couldn't go out, you are going to invest in some more some more games. I know when someone I know was looking at like a PlayStation when the lockdown was going on, and you just like they'd gone up, they got marked up so much, as well as Switches as well. The markup on Switches was through the roof because people knew people wanted them. So if you go on eBay, they was charging extortionate amount of money for them. So
Really? Okay.
it's
Because so was mine.
it's
I
weird
didn't
one.
realize that.
All I know is you never know. Maybe the massive, global company Sony know better than two idiots doing a podcast. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah.
So,
Maybe.
yeah, they got it all in the bag. So, have you got any other thoughts on that, on the state of play?
No, I just hope they, I don't know, reveal something worthwhile or something that's going to be cross.
Yeah.
Or everything's going to be cross from now on, isn't it? So I guess if it's anything on the PS4 that gets revealed or shown will be technically on the PS5 as well. So
Yeah.
even if it's third parties, I wouldn't mind seeing maybe, I don't know, one of the Ubisoft ones, or those Ubisoft seem to be partnering with Xbox. Maybe this is when we finally see Call of Duty. Because I'm shocked that it's not been revealed yet. I would be shocked that Activision would skip this year. They can't surely be skipping it. And I was surprised they wasn't in the Sony conference. And then I thought, oh, maybe they've switched back to Xbox, and then he wasn't there either. So Activision haven't got any plans to do their own thing, because I don't think they've got any other games coming. Is Crash technically their game? But
I don't know.
is it? I'm not sure. I think Crash is still Activision, isn't it? But other than Crash, Call of Duty must be coming this year as well.
Yeah, it's got to be one coming out.
Yeah, maybe EA or something. Don't know.
I think we've speculated before. I think it's maybe a Cold War, maybe set around a Cold War. But well, the state of play is going to be Thursday the 6th at 1 p.m. PT/4 p.m. ET. I think that means Pacific time and Eastern time for America. I don't know what time that is in the UK, so
no,
I haven't got a clue. So,
no, you couldn't have Googled it. No,
could have.
But, you could have, but you didn't want to, and
no. I'm smart. You carry on talking, and I'll Google it now.
Okay. Well, no, we'll move on to the next story.
Okay.
And we'll go back to that. So we'll go on to maybe a reoccurring thing each week, since they do post every Monday. And I saw that there's the top 40 entertainment software, week 31, which is basically today. Is it weird that when you talk about the year in like weeks. Like this is week 31 of the year. Does
Yeah,
it
it's
feel like you
mad.
had more weeks than that? I feel like we've
Yeah,
had more weeks than 31.
it's
No?
kind of this week. This year's gone weird anyway. I kind of think it's a bit mad that it's August already.
Mm,
But considering I've been working from home since the end of March, it
mm,
doesn't look like I'm going back into the office until they said to us for the foreseeable future. So I don't know how long that is. I reckon next year at the earliest. Yeah, it's just a bit weird.
mm.
This has been a weird year in general, isn't it? Really.
Yeah, it is a bit strange. The whole of the South seems to be like that because I know, well, the company I work for got two offices. They got one up here and then they got one in London. And yeah, the same with the London office. There's no plans for them to go back at all. And it's probably many offices in London because of the amount of money they pay on rent for the buildings. Like they got a building in Westminster, and I'm pretty sure their
Exactly.
rent
Yeah.
for just a floor, I don't know, it's like I think it's like probably like $1 million a month or whatever for like the. So it's like, are you not paying that now? Are you getting a discount because no one's there? So they're probably
Mhm.
all companies are probably saving so much
Well,
from that.
yeah,
So yeah,
I think companies are like, oh yeah, we're gonna maybe get away with buildings because we can do everything we're doing from from home, but the government is trying to make everyone go back into offices, but you know the government
mm,
can't tell companies what to do, so it's
yeah.
yeah,
If they're saying it's not health and safety, but yeah.
yeah, so
But anyway, yeah, we've got the list of the well, there's no surprise with us top, which is Ghost of Tsushima. I believe this is the third week in a row. Is it the third?
yeah, third week, yeah,
Yeah. Animal Kingdom, which are also not Animal Crossing, sorry. What is Animal Kingdom? Is Animal
Animal
Kingdom
Kingdom's like it's an Australian film with
is it?
yeah, with that guy. What's his name? What's that like kind of famous Australian actor? He was in Star Wars. He was in Rogue One. Oh, what's his name?
Australian guy in Rogue
He's
One.
a
What?
bad guy. He plays bad guys.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know who you're
I
talking
can't
about. I
remember.
don't know his
I want to
name though.
say Mads Mikkelsen, but it's not Mads Mikkelsen.
Okay.
Um, yeah, no, I can't think. I can't think of what his name is. But yeah, no, Animal Kingdom was an Australian film.
Is that a thing? Okay.
Supposed to be
I
pretty
thought
good.
I
I've not
made
seen
it
it.
up, but okay, fine. It was taken.
Yeah,
Sounds like something that Disney would do. Is it Disney?
yeah, yeah.
No.
There we go. Animal Kingdom. I'm IMDb in it. Because I want to know what his name is now. So, or maybe he wasn't in it actually. I don't know. Maybe I was wrong.
Lit-
Oh no! Oh no! He was, so he wasn't in it anyway. Oh no, he was Ben Mendelsohn.
okay.
Bendelson. Yeah, there you
Okay.
go. I've got it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I knew who you were talking about. I could picture him. I
yeah,
knew who you were talking about.
yeah. No, but yeah. What was this? What was we saying? Sorry about. Oh yeah, Animal. He was going. Animal Crossing is number 2.
Animal Crossing, yeah, not Animal Kingdom. Yeah. Animal
Yeah,
Kingdom's number 2, the second best selling game. No, Animal Crossing New Horizons, which is, yeah, it came out. When did it come out? March, April? I think April, actually.
yeah. It came out during
Um,
lockdown, didn't it?
Yeah, and obviously it's one of the success stories of lockdown, I think. And I think in terms of numbers of what it's selling, I think it's like one of the best selling games in terms of Nintendo, in terms of the Switch, on the actual console, which is, well, it's really good for Nintendo because this year's lineup for them, unless they announce something really big at the end, it seems like they were really relying on Animal Crossing to kind of, well, do
Bolstered
it for them
it.
this
Yeah,
year. And it really has, like, kind of exceeded expectations. It's quite incredible, and it's still number
yeah.
2.
Well, saying that, like on this list as well, we've got Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is number 4.
Yeah,
And it was 5 last week, so it's going up.
yeah,
So and then they've got Paper Mario in 6, so they got a few games there that they're still when you think Mario Kart 8 Deluxe came out in 2017,
yeah,
yeah, it's impressive.
yeah. No, it's really impressive.
But skipping back to number 3, Destroy All Humans, so the remake that came out
Yeah,
last week.
yeah.
I
What do you think of
played
the
the
game?
original. I played the original years ago, obviously on the PS2. I never completed it. It was back when I used to just buy a load of games and never really finish them. But I liked it back
Yeah.
then, and apparently the new one's getting some good reviews as well. So the remake has got it's got a 69 Metacritic score, but I don't really go by Metacritic that much really. But it's got an 8.2 user score, so yeah, a bit above average. So people seem to be enjoying it. I know a lot of people was kind of thinking, what's the point of remaking it? But seems to be doing well.
Yeah, no, it's got a lot of fanfare, isn't it? And I was kind of like, when I saw it was being remade, I was like, okay, I might jump into this.
Yeah.
Because it's a bit like you. I remember playing it, but I don't remember the game.
Yeah, what you had to do in that. Yeah.
I remember, obviously, you're the alien, you've got to kill humans. And I remember being in the ship and destroy, like, you could destroy houses and they'll just, like, be, like, destroyed and stuff. And I thought it was quite, I don't know. Yeah, I thought it was quite cool. But, yeah, I don't remember anything about it. So, it's one of the ones where I feel like it's come out at a good time because there's not much else in terms of like new releases that could really compete with it at the moment. So yeah, it's a really good time. And if this came out in like November, no one would be talking about it, and it wouldn't be in third. It would
be buried.
So yeah, it's a really good timing. So yeah, well done to them. Mario Kart, you've already said that. Formula 1 2020. I guess it's no surprise. I guess that comes out every year. I'm supposed it's got its own fan base who like Formula 1 cars. Paper Mario, like you said, Nintendo, another Nintendo one. Skater XL. Is that popular because Tony Hawk got announced, like the remake of
maybe.
Yeah, I don't... Is that a new release? There's a new release, must be.
Yeah.
It's a new release because they didn't want it anywhere last week. So yeah, it's a new release.
The Last of Us Part 2 is at number 8. That's going down because it was at 6.
That's surprised.
Grand Theft Auto 5 is crazy. A game that came out in 2013 is number 9.
It's going down though. It's slowly. Is it going to get a real boost when the PS5 comes out?
I hope not, because I just want them to stop it and then just make a new one.
It will do because it's going to get re-enhanced again.
It's a joke.
Is it next year? It gets re-enhanced.
Yeah, next year. Yeah. So
next year.
We're going to go from. It's going to be like 10 years at least before we get another game. And it's just, it winds me up. I'm pretty sure we recorded one week and I had this long rant about Rockstar and Grand Theft Auto 5 and the recording got stopped.
Rockstar interrupted
we had to restart. So
yeah, you're going to do it again?
No, I'm not doing it again. No, everyone knows my feelings on it. I don't like it. So it's...
You don't like Rockstar? You hate him?
Well, no, I like Rockstar. I liked it when they used to make games and bring them out more, quite regularly instead of selling shark cards for people flying around in a fucking DeLorean on Grand Theft Auto Online. It's just, I just
They're making a lot of money. They're making a lot of money.
I know, but
they're making a hell of a lot of fucking money.
People need to just start voting with their wallet and, enough of this.
Yeah, no.
And
what they need to do, I think I said it before, I definitely have said it before, is they need to separate Grand Theft Auto Online, make it a free-to-play game on all the things, just make that separate, and then make a GTA as a single-player story thing so it pleases all the online people so they can keep doing their things with their shark cars, they can still go in, and then the people that want to play the story or whatever, then people like you will also be happy because then you're going to get a GTA maybe... once every 6 years or whatever. You might get one a console generation and you might get a Red Dead. Do you want them to do something different though? Like, do you not want them to do other than GTA? Like, do you want them to do another Red Dead, or would you like Rockstar to do a different type of game? Because I would like them to do something different.
Red Dead. After the first one, I really wanted another one, but now after the second one was a masterpiece. I'm not really. I'm happy to let that one go now. Another I just like Grand Theft Autos. I just think they're really fun. So I'd be up for another. Yeah, I'd up for another Grand Theft Auto. In terms of other stuff, if they put out a new IP, I'd be up for it. But it looks like at the minute they're not going to do it because they're not making games anymore. It's starting to go like Red Dead Redemption 2 now. I saw on Twitter like there's new content for Red Dead Online, and it's just they released Undead Nightmare for Red Dead 1 and it was so good, and they just don't bother with DLC no more. Everyone really thought there'd be like a Red Dead Redemption 2 Undead Nightmare, but they just didn't bother. They're like, no, fuck it, we're just gonna be able to say you can wear silly hats and that in online, and I just don't like it. I just don't. But I know other people do like the online side of it, but like you say, try and cater for both sides.
Yeah, they've definitely swayed towards the online players
Yeah,
because that's where they're making their money.
yeah,
So
because of the
you
money.
can't blame them for doing it.
Yeah, I can and I will. So yeah.
Okay, well,
But I don't know how far down the list you want to go. Do you want to do the top 10 or the top 20 or?
we'll do the 10 and
10,
we'll round
Okay.
it off in Minecraft. Interestingly, it says label Nintendo, which must mean it's on the Switch.
The Switch one, yeah.
Yeah, the Switch version.
So another more for Nintendo.
Yeah.
And just looking down the list, I can see Ring Fit Adventure. Obviously, that's Nintendo. You got 51 worldwide games. That's new out from Nintendo.
Yeah, the Switch is really killing it because, like, you look at them.
Luigi's
No
Mansion,
offense to them games,
Mario.
but it's 51 worldwide games, like board games on your Switch. Like,
It's all it's all different games. Yeah, like Connect Four and
what
chess.
a fucking shit game, and yet that's in the fucking.
Or
11th.
people, for family, I won't like. Well, during lockdown, we because me and my girlfriend had to move back. I had to move back home because we're trying to save for a mortgage, which is shit. But
you had Corona in your own house, and you had to run away.
Yeah, no, we moved back in with my mum, so I'm living back at my childhood house now. And during lockdown, we used to play Monopoly every Saturday. We had like a family a game night, so it was me, Nicole, my mum, and my niece. It was fun, It's just, playing board games are fun, It's just, and then as soon as lockdown ended, we was like, right, that's enough of that. Chuck it in a bin. Never doing that again. So, it's so much fun. We just
you could do something else. Oh, we could go outside again.
Yeah. Fuck Monopoly. I'm out. Yeah. So, it's there's a lot of Nintendo on
hotel,
it. Yeah. No, I don't have hotels. I've got Game of Thrones Monopoly. So we have keeps and inns. I think is it inns? Yeah. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like I've seen that you've got the Game of Thrones. Oh, I've played it. Have I played it?
I don't think you played it, but you would have seen it. It was
I knew you. Yeah, because as soon as you said it, I was like, oh, okay, yeah. I had a special edition version. I don't know what it was now. I think it was Star Wars of some sort.
Yeah.
Did I have Game of Thrones as well? Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, no. Games of Thrones Monopoly is brilliant.
I had some kind of version of it.
Yeah, there's a lot. So you say a lot of Nintendo on it. Pokemon. Zelda Breath of the Wild is still up in here, 22. But yeah, it's just getting boring now, me just reading out a list. But basically, Nintendo's doing very well.
Yeah,
so
good for them.
Put that money, reinvest that money and bring out some games. That'd be nice.
Yeah, they need to bring out some games. There's another one that needs to bring out some games. Going back to Rockstar, if you could get them to like make any kind of game, obviously they're going to stick to that open world properly. But what kind of theme would you want them to tap into? You'd be interested in?
I don't really know. Because I would never have I would never have said Western before Red Dead. So I don't.
Have they ever done anything in the future? Because I feel like they always go back to the past or present.
Yeah, no.
All the GTAs have gone in the past, haven't they? You obviously got Red Dead. Then obviously you had Bully. Would you like them to do another Bully?
I'd like another Bully, yeah. Or Canum Edit, as it was called in the UK, because we weren't allowed to call it Bully. So
no,
we had to call it Canum Edit.
Oh, are they? Okay, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, no, I'd have another one. Yeah, pretty cool.
Do you remember the Manhunt games?
Oh, I love the Manhunt. Well, I remember playing Manhunt 1. Never played Manhunt 2. Because it actually got banned in the UK for a long time, so we couldn't get it. And when it came out, it was on PS2, and I had 360 and PS3, so I was like, I don't care. But Manhunt 1, brutal, but I thought it was enjoyable.
My friend had it. I remember watching him play it. I wasn't. Well, I'm gonna say I wasn't allowed it. I never had it.
Yeah.
So
no, it's good. It was good. Yeah, it's different. So yeah, I don't really know. I can't really think of anything at the minute what I'd say, that would be good. But yeah, the future suggestion, that's pretty cool. They could pull that off. But we don't have to worry about it because they're not going to. So,
Yeah. No, I think they'll do another GTA. We'll get a GTA on PS5. I think they're going to do the split. I think they will split the online, I think. And then I think we'll get a GTA 6. I'm hoping the GTA 6 is Vice City again. And I want it to be set in like the 80s or whatever. That was because that was the best. That is the best GTA.
I'd say the best one was I really like San Andreas. So
I like San Andreas.
yeah, San Andreas. I did like Vice City. I like Vice City. Like you used to be able to like buy businesses and like buy the taxi rank and the ice cream hands, and I did like that side of it.
It's the first one where I realised you could do like cheats and stuff. And then you could have like the flying cars, and you could go over the bridge with a flying car, and things like that. It was like the first time I like getting into cheat codes and doing that and just playing that. It was it kind of game changing.
Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah,
fantastic stuff.
But yeah, that's is that all the news we have this week?
Yeah, that's the news.
That's the news this week. That's the news roundup. So
that is a roundup.
We can go to the main topic. Going to the main topic. So we've got a list here from GameInformer.com, and it's a list of all the supposedly release schedules for all the upcoming games left for the rest of the year. There's a hell of a lot of games on here, and some of them we don't know what they are. So we're just going to be picking out the ones that we're most excited for, and just have a little chat.
Yeah, we'll go through most of the ones that are on like either PS4 or Xbox, on console games. We're going to skip all the PC or Android or iOS games because not really what we play.
And Stadia, because I'm pretty sure Stadia is not going to be around for much longer anyway. So
I think Google can hang in there a little bit longer, but we're not going to talk about Stadia either.
No.
Is there anything for Stadia? Is it? They haven't got anything exclusive, have they? I don't think.
No. It's the whole business model for Stadia just seems a bit shit. So
it's too ahead of its game. No one's ready for that. And Xbox, once Xbox are going to start doing their thing with the xCloud and play wherever you want, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, they kind of launched it 5 years too early. But then again, maybe they haven't, because if they can just stick in there for the next 5 years, I think in 5 years' time, and 2025, I think game will look very, very different.
Yeah,
in terms
definitely.
of cloud and playing wherever you want and things like that. And I think Stadia will, because they've been in there all that time, the platform itself or whatever, I think it'll look a lot stronger.
Stadia, like, if you wanted to play Assassin's Creed, you had to buy the game at full price, and you literally had nothing. So it's not even like you have, if you buy the digital version on a PS4, Xbox, or Steam or whatnot, you've got something. Stadia, you've got a controller, and that's it. You're paying for a full price for a game license. They was kind of touting it as the Netflix of gaming, but it just kind of didn't. Yeah, it didn't turn out.
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying when you feel like you've got some ownership, but technically that's what you're doing when you buy a disc or you're buying it digitally.
Yeah,
you are buying the license from them, and and the publisher has the rights to take that away from you at any stage. Although it feels a bit weird, like how could you do that? I own the disc, like. You're going to come to my house and take my disc off me. But technically, it is still a license.
It's an old. That's why I know I do try and buy discs where I can, but I'm just old fashioned.
You have to hold on to that disc.
I do.
The cloud seems scary.
Yeah. So I'm looking for it now, and I can't really see anything in August that I want to talk about. Nothing jumps out at me. You got Battletoads coming out to Xbox One and PC. I've never played Battletoads before. I don't really know what it is. I know it's a lot of people like it. I know it's got a lot of following.
It's quite popular, isn't it? It was quite a big game. I think maybe on the original Xbox, or the 360, whatever. I've never been an Xbox guy, so I've never played it. But I remember them announcing it a few years ago, and then I think it was kind of expected to be at the event or the showcase, whatever they called it. And because it wasn't there at all, people were like, "Oh." I remember it being like mentioned that where is Battletoads, because expecting it to be out soon, and they didn't mention it at all. Clearly, they didn't need to mention it because it's coming out on the 20th of August. So
it's going to sound like a stupid question, but the Battletoads, they ain't the same toads that used to be in Captain Bucky O'Hare, are they? I don't know. Is it? I don't know. Yeah.
Same fucking toads. What?
It used to in Captain Bucky O'Hare. It's a cartoon. It's Captain.
It's Kermit the Frog.
No, it was a rabbit, and it was on his ship, and you had Dead-Eye Duck, and he was like a duck, and he had and I'm pretty sure he had like 4 arms, and then they used to fight toads in it, and they had these ships, and these weird toad ships, and I didn't know if it was the same toads, but
maybe it is the same toads. I have no idea whose toads these are. I don't know who they belong to.
Have you ever heard of Captain Bucky
I
O'Hare?
don't know where they're from. I don't know where these toads are from.
But did you used to watch Captain Bucky O'Hare?
No,
Oh,
I have no
maybe
idea what you're talking about.
I used to love it. Put Captain Bucky O'Hare as our thumbnail for this week's.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Will do.
I'm going to show you a picture.
It'll be
Let me show
very
you.
bizarre.
Look, this is Look, I had all the toys. So that's Dead-Eyed Duck. That was Dead-Eyed Duck.
You need to
I had
lift
all
it
the
up.
toys.
You need to lift it up.
Oh,
For the
sorry.
listeners, he showed me a picture.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
had
no, it's got nothing to
all
do
the
with any of that.
ships. I had the ships. That's Captain Bucky O'Hare. Green Rabbit.
Okay.
Yeah, I just think it's really good. It's brilliant. I just love it. I just love it as a kid.
Yeah, it looks pretty.
Again, like we were saying about what happened to our childhood toys. Where did all my Bucky O'Hare toys go?
Your mum threw them in the bin.
I know they have
They
gone
in the bin. She was waiting for years for the day you moved out. Bin, done, gone. Yeah, no, it just gets put in the bin. It's over. But anyway,
that's enough of Bucky O'Hare. So yeah, I can't really see anything on.
You got some of the big EA ones. I'm sure people will be interested in. Like you got EA Sports, UFC 4, which is coming on PS4, Xbox One. You got Madden as well, which comes out this month.
Yeah.
Other than that, I can't see anything outstanding for me.
So we'll move into September, where there's a few on here. Obviously, we've got the Marvel Avengers, which we've had a little talk about earlier on.
Yep.
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 is September the 4th.
How do you feel about that?
Never been into skating games, so I won't be playing it. I don't care about Tony Hawk's games. I never really got the whole thing about skating games. Or remember those little skateboards you used to get, like little place to do, like your fingers. Like when you was at school, did you have them? People used to buy like skateboards about that big and.
I know the little toy skateboards. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
No, that was weird as well.
Yeah, my cousin.
What about you, Drew?
I remember playing them when I was younger, and I thought they were quite fun. But yeah, I won't be picking up the remake. I'm not huge into skateboarding. I feel like skateboarding, maybe it's still got its big audience, but I feel like there's a reason why it went away. It's because no one really. And I know Skate XL is in the top 5 or whatever for this, but yeah. I think it'll sell all right for like a week, and then after that, well, no, it's coming out the day of Avengers, so he's probably not going to do that great. It's coming out in a really horrible time, so I don't think it's coming in a good date. So I don't think it's gonna. It'll do all right. He's got his fan base, but I don't think it's gonna smash whatever the top 5 or whatever. We'll see.
Another one on here I did notice was Kingdoms of Alamar Re-Reckoning. So I think that's the remake of the original Kingdoms of Alamar, which is like a fantasy RPG. I actually I owned it on the Xbox 360, and I think I started it, but I never got around to actually getting into it. And apparently it's supposed to be a really good game. Like, proper, got a good lore. It's like a solid game. So that is one that I probably wouldn't buy.
So like a fantasy thing, like a Skyrim type.
Yeah. So fantasy RPG. Yeah, I wouldn't buy it at launch, I don't think, but it's definitely one that I'd pick up. Maybe
wait for reviews type thing.
Maybe a little bit down the track. But yeah, that's that one I did notice on there. So, and the only other one I noticed for September that I would get is the Mafia remake. So September 25th. We've spoke about that in previous episodes as well.
We spoke about how much. Yeah, I'm really excited. That is probably my most anticipated game for September. With Avengers now behind it. Yeah,
definitely. Yeah, I'll be picking that one up. One of a little honourable mention on the 15th of September. Sorry, PES. So Pro Evo 2021. Which is now called eFootball, PES 2021. It never used to be called eFootball.
That's weird. I think I don't know if they've just only doing it for this year, because apparently eFootball, I'm just going to call it PES 2021. Apparently it's not a full game. It's just the license.
Oh, right, okay.
So they're just doing like an upgrade. So it's PES 2020, but with the licensing upgrade. So like all the transfers, all the kits.
Oh, right, okay.
They're just doing an upgrade because they're actually not doing the next one until next year.
Yeah, okay, yeah, makes sense. Yeah, it's like a PES
Uh,
2020, 2019,
yeah,
2020.5.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
right, okay.
Apparently,
I used to love PES back in the day. I would really, yeah, spent a lot of time for it. I used to just
yeah.
waste
Same on
hours.
PS2. Yeah,
Yeah, on PS2. Yeah, wait, and 360 as well. Yeah, waste hours on it. Um, but yeah, I just kind of stopped playing it. But yeah, that's a little honorable mention there for PES.
yeah.
Do you
Did
want
you want
to
to
move
do a
into?
prediction before we move on to October?
No, I
Wanna
don't want
do-
to do a prediction. Okay, so that's it. I'm
All right,
leaving.
we'll move. All right,
Uh,
fine. We'll move on to October then.
no, I'm joking. What do you want to do a prediction on?
Avengers and Mafia.
What,
So
Metacritic?
yeah.
I just want to let you know I never have. I think like the first day today was I looked at Metacritic, but I never look them up. I don't care what they say.
All right. Well,
So
it's not for you.
yeah, uh, for the listener.
It is for the
Okay,
listeners.
so for Avengers, I'm going to go for. I was going to be pulling a figure out my ass. I'm going to say 69.
69 for Avengers.
Yeah, Avengers.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay. Mm,
yeah.
wow. I
Sexy
hope it's not
number.
six. Well, well, 69 is a bit of a shit number when it comes to Metacritic score.
Well,
I
yeah.
think it'll hit. Oh, I don't know. I don't think it'll be much higher. I'm going to go 74.
Okay. Right. We'll make a note of this. We'll have to listen back to see who's right. And Mafia for me, I'm gonna go. 72.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I
I'm going to go
think. I think
74
72.
again.
You go 74. Oh, you just kind of. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
trying a little bit of
74 for both of
variety, and
them.
you just All right,
No,
so you're 74
I
for
just
both.
feel like
I'm
74.
69,
Yeah,
72.
I can't justify that it's going to be high. So it'll go into the 80s because, yeah, I hope it is. I hope it's like 76 Mafia. I'd be
Yeah.
quite. I was disappointed with the Metascore for Ghost, to be fair, because that was what that 76, 78, something like that, and I was like,
Oh,
oh,
is it? Yeah. So
yeah.
that's what I mean. Like
No,
people
it
love
wasn't.
that
It was like
game.
83. It was 83.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was
Yeah.
expecting it to be in the like
Yeah.
the 90s. So.
And
No, I'm going to
Metacritic as
change my
well.
mind about Matthew. I think it's going to be higher. I'm going to go 78.
78, yeah. All right, cool. All right. When they both come out, we'll have to do like a little, have to see how close we was.
Yeah.
And whoever's closest has to buy the other one a Subway. But considering we live hundreds of miles apart, I don't know where we're going to, fulfill that. So
Well, you can.
post
We
it
have to
to you.
just do a delivery thing since we're living this
Yeah.
deliver at home. You just deliver it.
Okay, yeah, all right, yeah. So you can get me Subway delivered. I'll get you Subway delivered. All right, sweet, cool.
Yeah, I don't
Remember
want.
last time we had
I don't want Subway though.
what do you want?
Well, can we just do? Can we just do like a pizza?
Jesus, guy, listeners, this guy has changed.
This
It's
pizza.
changed.
Is pizza better than Subway? Pizza's
Yeah,
better
to
than
be
Subway.
fair, you can't get Subway delivered where I live, so it wouldn't work. So
Yeah, I don't think you can get Subway delivered. Maybe you can. I think you can.
yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. Well, we'll sort of
We'll
something
figure
out.
something out. Whatever.
Yeah. But no pizza for the listeners. Sorry, you're not getting any pizza. It's just us.
Well,
So.
I'm sure they can buy their own pizza, no?
They can buy their own pizza. I'm not stopping them from buying their own pizza. They can
Well,
buy
I
as
don't know
much
why you
pizza as they
control
want.
everybody's food habits.
No, I'm just saying that
Let's get into you, Brad.
I'm not
It's
gonna buy
tiring.
anyone else's pizza.
You're
All
gonna
right,
be
you
the
buy all
star.
our listeners' pizza.
You're gonna be the star of Far Cry 7.
Yeah, just ranting about GTA
Yeah.
not using Metacritic.
No one can have pizza and stuff. Yeah, you got to liberate England from Brad.
Yeah. So moving on from our little pizza rant into October, the biggest game I can see on this list in front of me is obviously, without a doubt, Ben 10 Power Trip. That's what I can.
Agreed.
Obviously.
No, Transformers.
No, I
Battlegrounds.
think Ben 10 is going to get 98%. Okay, so Ben 10 is just going to smash it. It's just going to completely leave the rest in the dirt. No, I'm joking.
Yeah.
I don't really know what Ben 10 is. I know it used to be a cartoon but I don't really know.
I think it's to this, surely. No?
Yeah, it must still be. Yeah, I remember I used to put the DVDs out when I worked in a shop, and yeah, so the biggest one on here for me is, well, there's a few big ones actually. So I'll read them out, and then we can discuss them later afterwards. You got Watch Dogs Legion at the back end of October, so the 29th. We've got Crash Bandicoot It's About Time at the beginning of October, on October the 2nd. And then again on October the 2nd, we have Star Wars Squadrons, FIFA 21, which is obviously big every year, is October the 9th. Dirt 5, people like the dirt games, don't they? The rally games. So that's October the 9th as well.
There's been 5 of them, so I'm sure it must be popular.
Yeah. And for me, apart from Ben 10, obviously, that's the biggest ones on there. I did click on the Dark Pictures Anthology, Little Hope. And I clicked on it because I didn't know what it was. It's a horror adventure.
It seems like that. You hear the word anthology and you kind of do think horror. Don't know why.
And it's got the guy with the eyebrows from the films. Do you know what I'm talking about?
The guy with the eyebrows.
Yeah, there's a guy. He's a British actor, and he's got like
descriptions.
The thing is, if you Google actor with the eyebrows, it brings him up. So that's how everyone knows him.
Okay. Well, I'm sure I'm the only person in the world that has no idea what you're talking about right now.
He's on the Maze Runner, and what else is he? He's on a thing. Oh, he's on Willem Miller's. He's the kid off the.
I'm going to call this episode "Brad Forgets Actors' Names."
Yeah, yeah. It's because it's not the remit of the show. I don't know why I keep bringing it up. But yeah. So what's your thoughts on Crash 4? What are you going to be? You looking forward to it? You going to buy it?
No, I'm not going to buy it. And we spoke about it before, didn't we, when it was in the news? Yeah. If it's the same old Crash stuff and there's no reinvention of the wheel or there's anything different about it, then I'm kind of done with Crash.
I think it's more for the long time fans, just to see a sequel, another game in the lineup. So that's for me. I'm not going to play it. I'm not interested in Crash. Never played Crash, so
I think it will review well though.
I reckon it will. Yeah, I reckon 75 for me. I reckon that will get. Yeah.
I think it'll get an 80. I think it'll be in the 80s.
You reckon? Yeah.
Yeah, I think like an 8. I think it's going to get 8 out of 10 for most things. I could just because it's going to be what it is. You know what it's going to be, and I think it's just going to look good and just play well, and it's just going to be. Like, there's going to be not much to score it down for. It's Crash.
Yeah.
But it looks good, and everybody that likes it is just going to love it. So 8 out of 10. I think kind of.
Okay.
Yeah, in the 80s. 80.
Yeah, I'll leave mine where 75. But I like I say, I don't really, I've not really got any love for the franchise. So I won't be playing that one unless we get a copy to review, which I don't think we will. So it's not happening. No. So Dirt 5, never played any of them, so I'm not going to play. FIFA, me, I don't play it. I know you do play FIFA. Or you used to?
Yeah, I've got FIFA 20. I don't really play it that often anymore. It's just one of them things where I just one of them comfort things. You know what it is. You just jump on whenever there's nothing else really to play or to do. It needs kind of a real refresh, but they've once again, a bit like with Rockstar and all these other companies, obviously go for the money, and obviously EA are not going to do the same thing. And obviously, of course, they're there to make money; they're a business. But Ultimate Team is where it's all at, and it's all about the cards. And there's a lot of very, very good players, and I'm not very good at the game at that level anymore because I don't play it as enough. So I just play career mode that doesn't get much updates and stuff. So it kind of doesn't really give me any real incentives to play it all the time.
Yeah.
Squadrons, Star Wars Squadrons.
Oh, sorry. I was just going to say about FIFA. Do you think they'll have the option there so you can have empty stadiums and just like no one in there, like how it was this year? So no fans the season gets suspended halfway through because of lockdown. I think they need to make it realistic, you know. So
maybe that could go in there. I don't think it will though, just because I think fans are able to return for the next season. So I feel like fans can return from the next season, and the season starts in September, like next month.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if that's going to be changed, but I've not heard that it has been changed. Because obviously, like you said, there's some mini lockdowns really happening again. So,
well, exactly. I don't know how it's going to happen. I don't follow football anyway, so I don't really have much standing. I know you're a big football fan.
Yeah.
Of big Manchester City fan, ain't you? Sorry.
Manchester United. Yeah. I'm sure all our fans that support, or all our listeners that support other teams are now turned off. But yeah, I'm a Man United fan, so yeah. Yeah. You were supposed to be able to go back for next season, which I believe does start in September. But yeah, that must be changing. They're probably going to not let people go back to like 2021 or something like that. I won't be surprised. But yeah. It'd be a cool feature if you could turn it on and off.
Yeah, it would be. I'd say it's a joke, but actually it would be quite good, yeah. Star Wars Squadrons looks interesting. I'd play it.
Yeah.
I know some people have been invited for a beta, haven't they? So
yeah, I was one of them.
Oh, cheeky. So you can. Oh, you're not allowed to talk about it, though, are you? So
yeah, a screen showed you, didn't I? All the confidentiality stuff. I was going to play. I was going to download it. I'm sure EA are not ever going to listen to any of our podcasts, so it's fine. But yeah, I was going to download it so I could talk about it, and then I realized I wasn't. So then I was just like, can't really bother to play this anyway. I'm not excited. So that shows how I feel. Like, if you can't get me excited to play a Star Wars game for free, then I feel like that is the signs of what I feel of the game. Like, I'm not like, come on, EA. You're not even getting fans excited. Like, are you bothered? Like, you're a big Star Wars fan as well, and you're not bothered either. So it shows like.
Well, yeah, I used to be a big Star Wars fan. I'm not a big Star Wars fan anymore. But yeah, it looks good, but I ain't gonna rush out to buy it. You know, I'm a bit like yourself. It's it's its style over substance. I don't really. Yeah, I don't. It's fun flying around in an A-wing and a B-wing, but yeah, it's just nah. Yeah, I don't think I'll be doing it. October and back end of October into November, like we keep saying, it's so busy. You're going to have to prioritize what you want to play, not only because of the money side of it. It's going to be expensive, but just time. You're going to have to prioritize stuff you want to play. So I don't think I'll be getting Star Wars Squadrons.
I won't be. I won't be getting it.
Yeah, and then the last one. Go on. Sorry.
Go on. No.
I was just going to. I didn't know if you had anything else to say on it.
No, I didn't have anything else to say on it. You was talking about not buying it and then like affordability and stuff. I was just going to say, there's nothing really I'm going to buy potentially maybe in October, other than maybe the game you're probably going on to next, which is Watch Dogs. Yes. And I'm even on the fence with that, but Mafia, I'm really excited about that. But once again, I'm a little bit scared of it, of how good it's actually going to be. And the same with Avengers, like I could potentially get that, but I might not. I'm a little bit worried about that. So everything we're going through at the moment is I'm on the fence. There's nothing like where I'm like, I can't wait for that. Yeah,
definitely. I was looking forward to Watch Dogs Legion, but thank you said in a previous episode about someone said if you like Watch Dogs, you're going to like it. But if you didn't like the previous game, this is still Watch Dogs game. So you might not like it. And I didn't like Watch Dogs 1. I didn't play Watch Dogs 2. So now I'm thinking, is it for me? So again, I'll wait, have a look at some of the reviews to see what's going on before I jump in. It's definitely not a game like for me. I'd pre-order anything like that. I've only pre-ordered 2 games this year, so
I played the first one and I played the second one. I never finished the second one. I didn't get far in the second one at all because I just did not like it. I didn't like the characters. I didn't like the vibe, and I felt the controls were really clunky. I didn't really like. yeah, I don't know. Watch Dogs. I feel like there is a thing with Watch Dogs, and I think they're going in the right direction with putting it in the future. But yeah, the gameplay of it, there's just something that doesn't quite click, even in the first one and now the second one. So yeah, I don't know what the solution is, but it's just something that is just not quite there. Where I kind of feel the opposite. It's like Assassin's Creed. I really like Assassin's Creed. Like I just like the gameplay. You don't matter what theme you're doing it in. I'm just going to enjoy the game. But yeah, I don't feel the same with Watch Dogs.
Yeah, no, I completely agree with you on that one. Gone from not being interested in it. When it got delayed, I was like, oh, actually, I was really looking forward to playing that. And now we've got a release date and whatnot. And now I'm like, oh, I don't know if this is for me. So,
However, if it was coming out a little bit sooner, like at the beginning of October, September, I would probably give it August. Like I would give it a go. There's nothing else really competing with it. You're putting it
especially as it's the 29th. It comes out on the 29th of 29th of October, and for you more than me, that's when Destiny 2 Beyond Light comes out on the 10th of November. So you're already going to be sinking a lot of time into that, aren't you? So for me, I'm going to sit on the fence, wait and see what it is, what it's like, and then. Yeah, if we play it, you'll know because we'll be doing little chat about it. So I don't know if you want to lead on with your Destiny 2. I know you're a big fan, and I
feel like I've bored everybody to death with Destiny.
Yeah, to be fair, we've talked about it a lot, haven't we? Yeah, so
we've talked about it a lot. It's been delayed. We know what Destiny is. It's just an expansion. It's not a new game.
That comes out on the 10th of November. We've got Assassin's Creed Valhalla comes out on the 17th of November, which we're both looking forward to.
I am very much looking forward to this.
The only thing is now I'm kind of thinking after playing Ghost of Tsushima, I want to. Well, it's not going to be. It's. I've got a feeling Assassin's Creed Valhalla will be very similar to it. If you know what I mean, because Ghost of Tsushima is kind of like a little bit like Assassin's Creed, isn't it?
Old Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed is not Assassin's Creed anymore.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh, well, yeah.
It's gone. They're going so to RPG route. It's unbelievable, and they're even going even further in this one. Where you got to now. Obviously, they added dialogue in the last one in Odyssey, and now you got to like fish and hunt, and you got to like make food to replenish, and then you're going to have a settlement. Yeah, it's going to feel like a completely different game.
The settlement and the I remember
and
now.
The raids and stuff.
The raids, it looks really good. Yeah,
it'll be a completely separate game.
I'll be getting that. And talking about Assassin's Creed Odyssey, I've actually bought that. I think I said last week, but I haven't played it yet because playing Ghost of Tsushima, so I will get around to playing that. Probably, I don't know. Yeah, I might try it a little bit before Valhalla, but I don't want to burn myself out on it. So, and then the last one, really, the big one in November, the biggest one is Paw Patrol: The Mighty Pups Save Adventure Bay. So, there's a little joke. There's a little bit of a joke, everyone. It's Cyberpunk. So, yeah, I think we're both obviously getting
little indie game Cyberpunk.
Yeah, I've not really heard of it before, to be honest. It's got a small budget. The radar.
It's got a very small budget. The production levels of, it needs no introduction, does it? It's probably the biggest game in 2020 in general, maybe.
Both be getting this.
Yeah, we'll definitely be getting it. We'll definitely be doing reviews, and I'm sure
we're reviewing it in 2022 when we finished it. So that keep listening. That's a good way of getting the listeners to keep coming back. So
we'll talk about it. Yeah, when we say review, we'll just say our thoughts because I probably will never finish this game.
No,
I don't think I'm ever going to finish it. So I'll play it, and I'll play it for as long as I find it until something else comes out. That I kind of want to play and I don't jump back in because that's kind of what happened with The Witcher. I just kept playing The Witcher until I think something else came out, and then because you forget all the controls, it's just kind of like,
Can I give you a tip for The Witcher? Get it on a Switch. So,
but it doesn't look as good, does it? So,
it was perfectly fine for me. I tell you, I love it. I love it.
All right, well there you go. I need to get a Horizon. Oh, I need to check. Is that still going on? The sale on the PlayStation Store?
Yes,
Is it
it
really?
is. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I
Because
got by Horizon.
I've got to buy a few bits on that. Yeah. So anyone's interested, yeah, the PSN store has got a big sale at the minute. So it seems like they have a
Yeah.
sale every month because I bought Days Gone, then I bought Odyssey, and now I'm about to buy Far Cry 5 and probably Doom, the one from 2016, because I think it's like a fiver. So yeah, I'm gonna get them. But I'm not really. I think there's not really much more to say about Cyberpunk. I reckon the score for Cyberpunk is going to be, I'm going to say 94, 94 for that one. I think it's going to be, yeah, it's going to be good.
Yeah, it's going to be very, very high. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
It's going to be around mid, it's going to be like a 9.5 or even 10s. I think it's going to get a lot of 10s.
Yeah,
isn't
10.
It? So,
IGN give it 10.
96.
Yeah.
I think I'll get more. I think I'll get more 10s than 9s.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's it's going to do very well. We know it's going to do well, but yeah, for confirmed games, that's it. And then there's a massive list of still to be announced, like release dates. So to be announced, TBA. The biggest one I can pick out of here is obviously Halo Infinite, but we know that's going to come out when the Xbox does, so most likely November.
Yeah, and that Cyberpunk, Assassin's Creed. I think in that week, the 17th, 19th, that week is when I think
it's going to kick off.
Yeah, I think it'll definitely kick off. I think that's probably maybe, although we talked about like Sony and Microsoft waiting for each other in terms of pricing, but maybe release date is that might be just as important, maybe if not even more important, like which one could come out first. If you can release your console a week before the other one, that is big. That would make a decision for a lot of people. If the Xbox can be released, because that's the one thing the Xbox can't do. If a PS5 is out a week before the Xbox Series X, I think like it would really cripple it in terms of for a lot of people.
Well, yeah, people like me, as soon as Halo comes out, I'm just going to download it onto my Xbox One from Game Pass. So it's it's interesting. They're playing chicken with each other. I said it before. They're waiting to see who goes first. But if they keep on playing, they keep on doing it, then we're going to get neither because they're just not going to back down. So
no, it has to be this month.
Yeah,
we will get the pricing and dates this month. You cannot go into September and not know where they're coming out when they're supposed to be coming out in like 2 months.
No,
that's
what I mean.
You got to do pre-orders.
People need to be able to pre-order it. They need to sort out. You can't just drop it. Oh, it's coming out next week. Oh, and it's £800. It's like, oh, I won't get one then. But it's and Doom Eternal is coming to the Switch, but obviously we don't know when that is. So, Crash Bandicoot. I know he said he wouldn't mention it, but Crash Bandicoot on the Run, iOS and Android. No, I won't be getting that. But yeah, I don't know if there's any other in this list that you can see, Reece, that you want to pick out that you're looking forward to. Obviously, Spider-Man Miles Morales is in here, but we don't know. That's going to be a launch with PS5. So
yeah, definitely. I can't see anything particular. I swear that Godfall got a release date. Gods and Monsters, isn't that Ubisoft game? Didn't think that wasn't even at their event, so
no.
It might be in their second event. We'll see.
Maybe, because I remember. Is that like the Greek Odyssey, like the Greek one?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that looked quite interesting. I went to find out more about that. Yeah, so
yeah, it must be that second one. It has to be.
Yeah, but I think that is that. I can't really see anything else. We got
that where it says Elden Ring. That's not the one with old Martin. Oh no, it's not. It's a different one. Okay. What's that game coming out? No, they're from Software Game where they've got the what's his name? No, the guy who wrote Game of Thrones.
Oh, George R. R. Martin.
Yeah, and he's writing the storyline from Software Game. What's that?
Is
I can't remember that game. Yeah,
I don't know.
No?
No, I don't know about that. Sorry. If everyone's tuned in to listen to hear me talk about that, they're disappointed because I don't know. So yeah, no, not sure about that one. I'm afraid my friend.
No, okay. I swear it was called. I swear it was called Elden.
Elden Ring rings a bell, but I didn't know if that is it. I didn't know George R. R. Martin was involved.
Anyway, yeah, we'll go on. We'll go on to the next segment. It's fine.
Okay, so the next segment is everyone's favourite, This Day in Gaming. So
Yeah.
This Day in Gaming, so when this episode gets released, it would be the 5th of August. So in 1998, in the UK, Batman and Robin was released on the PlayStation. Okay, so it sounds interesting, but I was just done it because I wanted to know if the game was as bad as the film.
Go on, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, I wasn't listening.
You wasn't listening, was you?
Because I was Googling Elden Ring and it is that game. And the one that hasn't been announced. Yeah, From Software. George R. R. Martin's involved. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll start again. Sorry, listeners. Yeah. But Reese was being, an idiot. Okay. So This Day in Gaming. This day, the 5th. So when this episode's released, it's the 5th of August. Back in '98, Batman and Robin was released for the PlayStation. Wow. And I saw that one, and I thought I'll have a little look into it to see if it was as bad as the film, because the film's pretty.
Batman and Robin, is that the one with the nipples? Yeah,
nipples. George Clooney.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah.
Who thought that was a good idea? Like,
I don't know. Yeah, the nipples, and they do a shot of on their arse and a cod piece, and yeah, it's just a bit weird, wasn't it? Really, it
was very weird. Yeah.
Yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
He had his card. He had his MasterCard.
Yeah,
the back card. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, can they not trace that back? Because you watch every police program, they always say, like The Wire, follow the money, and you'll find, you'll find. So
every transaction says Bruce Wayne on it.
Yeah.
It's like his identity.
The Batcave. Yeah. It's No, it's
that MasterCard. So. Like, why is Bruce Wayne keep paying for Batman? So it's so weird. Like, it's so strange. Yeah.
It's so the film got a Metacritic score of 28. So obviously it was bad.
Wow.
Everyone knows it is bad. And it's a platform. It's an action / driving game. So you get to go around a 3D Gotham. You play as Batman, Robin, or Batgirl. Oh, you played it?
Yeah.
Okay, so there you go. So what's your opinion on it? Obviously, I've never played it. So
no, just from you saying that, I then remembered that I did play it. So yeah, I just remember that. I remember you being in the Batmobile and you could drive around the streets.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
I don't remember much else of it. It was one of them ones where I got it from the video store. I didn't own it. I didn't have anything. It was just rented. Yeah, I got it, given it, I don't know, to keep me quiet for the weekend or something. I feel something was happening that weekend. I feel like my mum was going out or something, and it was just keep Reese quiet. Like, here's a game, chucked it at my head.
Yeah.
And then I was just, I just remember driving around. I don't remember anything else with it. I don't remember if it was good. I remember, actually, I think it was really difficult for me at that age, because I remember not getting any further than driving the car. I couldn't find where I was going, or I couldn't do it. And then I thought, well, this is shit. And I turned it off. That's
a lot of games back then was like that for me as well. Yeah, you just you look back now, you'd be like, it's kind of obvious where you got to go and what you got to do. But I'd never played it. So it was, it's bad. I've got a quote here from someone from IGN when they reviewed it back in the day, and it said, in the end, you'll buy this game only if you're a Batman fanatic, not because it's a good game. And it got rated 5 out of 10. So as you can see, it was made going by the scores, better than the film, but not bad. And if you wanted to go out and buy it now, Reese, because you said you played it, but you had it rented back in the day, you can pick it up on eBay, UK eBay, for £15. So around about PS4? 15 quid.
What, on the PS4?
On PlayStation.
I don't have a PlayStation.
Well, if any of our listeners do, if they wanted to pick it up, this is what I bring out information and facts.
Okay.
And, eBay, £15. So that was This Day in Gaming. So
it was a good one. I like that one. That was very good. Well, I think
Not
that's
as
going
good
to
as
be
Bayou Billy. So.
Baby.
Oh, that's actually not been out. That's not. Oh, a little treat for. That's an upcoming one for the
Oh,
listeners.
okay, yeah,
So,
preview, yeah.
yeah,
The time machine worked again.
yeah,
Bread from the future, back from the future.
yeah.
So yeah, we're going to do the social stuff and wrap it up for this week.
Well, we've got what we playing, what we're gonna watch, and
Oh,
what
sure,
we.
yeah. We keep
To be
forgetting that.
fair, we
Well,
do
I
this
forget it.
every week, and we say, "I'm gonna play Ghost of Tsushima." As mine exactly the same as last week. I'm gonna play Ghost of Tsushima, and I'm gonna watch Umbrella Academy Series 2, which is out now on Netflix. So
Cool.
that's mine. What about yourself? Same one.
Yeah,
Really.
I'm going to play Ghost, but I'm actually going to play it because well, moving and all that is done now.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
I can just, when I come back from work and stuff, I ain't got anything else really going
Yeah.
on at the moment. So, yeah, I can really crack on and get that finished. I did play a little bit yesterday, like I said, and I started doing the actual main campaign rather than going around doing all the
Okay.
bits
Yeah.
like I have been doing because I thought, you know what, let's just finish the story and then
Clear it up a bit. Yeah.
clear it up afterwards and do the platinum stuff afterwards. So once it's done, then it's done, and then obviously I'm ready for when we can do our talk about it. But yeah, definitely.
Well, I've got past the first act now, so I am on Act 2. So I've got to progress a little bit. So yeah, I'm away at the weekend, so I won't be able to play any then. But maybe during the week, if I get a few extra hours, I'll be able to give it a little bit of a play before I go away. So yeah, going to.
In terms of TV, I'm not sure what I'm going to watch. I finished My Hero Academia. I'm finished it now.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for season 5. So good. Honestly, I know I keep recommending it, but honestly, if you like anime or you like superheroes at all, highly recommend and really recommend it to you, Brad. You should just give it a go.
I'll give it a look. Yeah, I looked the other day. You can get a free trial on Crunchyroll, so yeah, I might just get the free trial and watch that and see.
Funimation gives you a free trial, and I think you can use Funimation through Prime. So yeah, you could do it for all these things. So I think if you've got Prime, you can watch it through that maybe. Yeah. But yeah, if you can get a trial or whatever, just give it a go. And it's really, really good. I'd recommend that to anybody. Yeah. But yeah, other than that, pretty chill.
Tune in next week to hear us repeat exactly the same thing. So.
Next week is going to be our special episode.
Oh, actually, next week, listeners, special episode. So look out for that.
It's pre-recorded and it's going to be around Nintendo. So I hope you enjoy it. And then obviously we'll be back the week after, and I'm pretty sure we should really be done with the main campaign.
Finished by then,
so we should be done with Ghost. So we'll do a full review of Ghost the week after, and we'll go through the news and. Yeah, and we'll talk about probably the PS5 reveal and all the things, and Microsoft has been closed down, and all the news that we've missed in the 2 weeks that we've skipped. So I'm sure it's going to be a complete meltdown. However, it's going to be a great episode. So enjoy.
Yeah, no, it will be good. Because we get new episodes every Wednesday. So if you've subscribed, obviously you'll see them pop up, and if you haven't subscribed, why not? Subscribe now, please, and like and comment. Yeah. Like, comment, subscribe the shit out of it all.
Five stars only though.
5 stars,
these shitty like 4s or 3s. 5
stars.
If you give me a 4-star, you can go fuck yourself. So just give us a 5.
That's Reese's fault. That we don't, I don't share them. But he's getting.
No, I'm joking. I appreciate any stars. It's fine.
Yeah, anything is great. So if you do want to get in touch, we've got our Twitter at PTplayerspod. We've got Facebook as the Part-Time Players Podcast. Our Gmail is ptplayerspod@gmail.com. You can send a message, obviously email us, or you can DM us on Twitter or Facebook if you've got any questions or feedback, want to get in touch. Thanks for listening. We're seeing like a slow but steady
growth.
Listener base. So it's great.
Yeah, no, it's really good. It's encouraging. Exceeded expectations. I can.
Definitely. We. Just two mates who don't really know what they're talking about, and if you're listening to us waffle on, it's thank you. Just
thank you very much, people.
Get in touch. Just send us a message. So
DM, like, subscribe, do all them lovely things. Thank you.
Yes.
And yeah, until next week. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.